Hello again, everyone. It's Ryan with Mid-Tenn Overland coming to you from my garage again. And today we're installing something cool. We're going out with the old and in with the new. We got some new skid plates from RCI, and let's check out how we installed them. All right, here's a quick side-by-side comparison. This is the factory engine skid plate from Ford. There's the RCI. So see, this is pretty thin, pretty flimsy. This one, much better quality. Thicker, better material. Already more confident in that compared to that. Okay, so we're underneath the truck mounting the engine skid plate. This is one of the factory speed clips that holds up the factory skid plate. You can reuse these on the RCI install, so no need to put two more in. You do need to put a couple in, I believe, here and here. That way you can mount your bolts for your skid plate. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll get the bolts out, we'll get it mounted. So, this is all your hardware for your engine skid plate. Just scan this QR code, it'll take you to an install guide on RCI's website. But if you're here, you probably don't need that. These are the mounting brackets. So we're gonna go ahead and install those before we install the skid plate. All right, guys, so apologies, it's a little bit dark under here. Time got away from me, but I do have these little flashlight type lantern things that came with my Anchor Solix C800. These are super cool. We have a review coming on that later. But the first step is mounting these speed clips. You have to mount those, and I'll show you where this is on the 21 F150 for reference. Go to your tow hook here, come straight back to your frame, and the speed clip will mount kind of inside this first square to where the threads line up with the hole that's in the frame. So do that on both sides, and then you can start mounting your mounting brackets. Okay, so once your mounting brackets are installed, the speed clip will go over them like so. All right, now that these are in place, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this factory air dam because that does get in the way of the skid plate. So we'll take that off, and then we'll be ready to mount the skid plate. And these bolts that hold this on, these two right here, and I believe there's one more in there. I'm not sure if you can see that, but those are all 7mm bolts. And just like that, our air dam is out of the way. 3 7mm bolts, one here, and one, I don't know if you can see that or not, here, right there. So take those 3 out on each side, and you're good to go. All right, now that this is up and partially mounted here, you're gonna see towards the rear where your factory skid plate was mounted. You can still see those threads. The other piece of this is gonna slide in over the top right here. It's gonna slide in, and then you can just bolt it down. Apologies for not filming this while I did it, but as you install this first piece here, you're gonna wanna hang it on these bolts that go into the mounting bracket. And don't tighten them down too much because you're gonna need to be able to get behind it to slide the second piece in. All right, guys, sorry about the lighting. I've had to film this at 2 different times due to it getting dark on me, but to mount this second section here with the opening in it of your engine skid plate, you can utilize the factory speed clips here and here, and you can see that it mounts to the front part of the plate just by lining up the threads with these 2 slots, and then you tighten your bolts down. There it is, the complete RCI engine skid plate. Looks really good, and it's a big upgrade over the factory skid plate. All right, so that's pretty much it for this install. Pretty straightforward. Hardest part was getting those new speed clips installed for the front. Other than that, it's very straightforward. I can already tell you this is a huge upgrade over the factory skid plates, and I'm a lot more confident taking my vehicle off-road because I don't have to worry about what might get damaged underneath the truck on a trail. Highly recommend these, or really any skid plate if you don't have them. RCI is definitely your go-to if you don't have skid plates, so make sure you check them out. Check out our next videos as well. We're gonna do the transmission skid plate, the rear diff, fuel tank, all of that stuff. A lot more to come here. Thank you for watching as always, and we'll catch you later.